There was somebody in the office that you were talking to. So
Oh,
I said, it must be Miss Key. She must be talking to Miss Key.
no, I was talking to you. I was like, why is she not answering me? I said, maybe I'm on mute. That's
Mhm.
why.
Dr. Vaughn, I want to come up to the school either today or tomorrow. Did Miss Pierce tell you? Because I
There
have
was
some
somebody in the
packages
office
for those
you were
children.
talking to. Oh,
So
we live. Good morning, Continental Colony Elementary School, home of those mighty Panthers. Let's pause for a moment of silent reflection as we envision our educational goals for today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for our school's pledge. I now realize that the greatest power in the world is the power of knowledge. I want to be smart. Misinformed people go through life missing so many rewards that could be theirs. I will become a thinker and a problem solver, learn my basic skills, and make a special effort to complete all assignments. I will strive for punctuality and perfect attendance. I will read books on subjects that interest me most. I will also read books on articles and other subjects to broaden my awareness of what is happening in the world around me. I will respect the rights of others and display exemplary conduct at all times. I will embrace the positive philosophy of my school. I believe in myself. I can do anything if I try hard enough. I pledge this to my family, my school, and everyone who is trying to help me succeed. Most importantly, I pledge to myself. We're also taking our stay safe, stay healthy, and doing our part pledge. So making sure we're washing our hands for 20 seconds throughout the day, covering our mouth and nose when we sneeze or cough, wearing our mask when we're around others, sanitizing if we do not have access to soap and water, making sure we're not touching our face, and keeping our distance. Parents, please make sure you're completing the attestation form daily as well as staff before arriving to school. And boys and girls, today we're going to learn a little bit about one of my favorites, Stevie Wonder.
To have fun learning about a musical legend named Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder is known throughout the world as a music icon who is a pianist, music producer, songwriter, and singer. The life of Stevie Wonder began in Saginaw, Michigan on May 13th, 1950, where he was born Stevland Hardaway Judkins. Stevland was born 6 weeks too early, where he had a disease that was in his eyes, and after being treated, led him to be totally blind. Even though he could not see, his love for music was something he chased. By the age of 10, he had learned to play instruments on his own, like the harmonica, piano, and drums. He was so good that at the age of 11, after going through an audition, legendary music producer Berry Gordy signed.
Oops.
It's time to have fun learning Stevie. Stevie Wonder is known throughout the world as a music icon who is a pianist, music producer, songwriter, and singer. The life of Stevie Wonder began in Saginaw, Michigan on May 13th, 1950, where he was born Stevland Hardaway Judkins. Stevland was born 6 weeks too early, where he had a disease that was in his eyes, and after being treated, led him to be totally blind. Even though he could not see, his love for music was something he chased. By the age of 10, he had learned to play instruments on his own, like the harmonica, piano, and drums. He was so good that at the age of 11, after going through an audition, legendary music producer Berry Gordy signed Stevland to a record deal and gave him his stage name, Little Stevie Wonder. In 1962, Wonder released 2 albums with his debut, The Jazz Soul of Little Stevie Wonder, and a tribute to Uncle Ray, where he sang cover songs of another music legend, Ray Charles. Not long after that, Wonder received his first #1 song on the R&B pop charts with Fingertips Part 2. Continuing to make hit after hit, he dropped the little from his stage name and went under Stevie Wonder, and he would go on to win awards and even an Oscar award for his song, I Just Called, to Say I Love You from the movie soundtrack, The Woman in Red. The works of Stevie Wonder still make us smile today with songs like My Sherry Amore, You Are the Sunshine of My Life, Superstition, Living in the City, Ebony and Ivory, Part-Time Lover, and many more. Well, that is all from me, and I hope you enjoyed this biography on a pianist, music producer, songwriter, and singer named Stevie Wonder.
Awesome. So Stevie Wonder, one of the greatest of all time.
It's time.
Boys and girls, make sure you stop by the school to pick up your goodie bag. And some of you are already in the running for another goodie bag for February. These students on the screen have perfect attendance for the month of January. So again, pause up, pause up. And if you continue to have perfect attendance for February and March, you'll be able to participate in our first ever perfect attendance drive-in movie on April the 2nd. Can't wait to see you there. Also, the House of Knowledgeable won last week. So who will win tomorrow? Make sure you are repping your house. Will it be the communicators, the inquirers? I think it's going to be House of Knowledge again, Miss Lee. What about principal? Or how about those risk takers? What about those thinkers? So let's see who wins tomorrow. Also, we have one last day of goal setting today in Ms. Jenkins' class at 9:00 a.m. So boys and girls, we will be setting goals with you and for iReady attendance as well as your weekly playlist. And you will receive a screensaver to remind you of your goals each and every day. Just a few reminders, Awards Day will take place next Friday. We will send out the times this week. Right score assessment today for 5th grade students. So 5th grade students, make sure you are on time for your writing class because you do have an assessment today. Also, today is the 100th day of school. So some of you already sent in those 3 ways to represent 100. I'm going to show you one of them that I received yesterday. And also remember to finish your playlist. Yesterday, you should have had a great time working on that playlist. Some of you should be done. Others, you have 2 more days to get it done, but please make sure you submit your playlist by Friday. So the 100th day of school, we have Anicia Patterson. She already sent in her model. She showed 100 ones. She showed 10 tens, right? 10 tens, that's 100. And she also showed 100 blocks. So pause up, Anicia. I have something for you. So you can stop by the school between 9 and 2 each day to pick up your goodie bag. Well, today is Thankful Thursday, and we are focused on responsible decision making, making sure we apply problem-solving skills to deal responsibly with our academic, social, and career situations. Our morning motivator: not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed, guess what, until it is faced. That's from a famous poet, author James Baldwin. Not everything faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until you face it. Well, we're with Happy Thursday. Again, our quote was from James Baldwin. He's a poet, novelist, activist, and playwright. Have you ever faced or ran from a challenge or problem this week? Was something hard in math or reading? Did you give up or did you use a strategy? It may seem easy to run away from our problems, but nothing will change. Using our problem-solving skills can help us to make the best out of any situation. So instead of running for it, guess what? Face it and give it a great try. Let's have a quick check-in. Think of how you're feeling right now. Choose an emoji that represents how you feel. And we're going to take a couple of belly breaths and visualize the emoji we want to be. So take a minute, choose how you feel right now. I'm a little tired, but I'm going to envision that first looks happy and well energized. So now let's take a couple of belly breaths. Take a deep breath in through the nose, through that belly, and out through the mouth. A deep breath in through the nose. You should feel that belly rise, and out through the mouth. Let's take one last deep belly breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, envisioning that emoji we want to be. So our closing thought, you are a problem solver. No challenge is too hard for you. Breathe, stretch, shake, and let's go. Have a wonderful day.
Well, good morning, Panthers. Did you know that being kind to yourself is very, very important? So this morning, we're going to talk about some self-love interventions. It might sound silly, but it's very important that you love yourself and that you consider yourself and that you treat yourself with kindness. Some self-love interventions might be making sure that your environment is neat and tidy because you want to be in a clean environment. Another great one is reading a good book, playing with your friends, making a non-cooked meal for yourself that you enjoy, like a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or using your creativity for a good cause. Well, this morning we're going to cozy up to a good book this morning. I thought that in honor of Black History Month, that it would be nice for us just to tuck away into a good book. Let's read together.
The Undefeated, written by Kwame Alexander and illustrated by Kadar Nelson. The Undefeated. This is for the unforgettable, the swift and sweet ones who hurdled history and opened a world of possible. The ones who survived America by any means necessary, and the ones who didn't. This is for the undeniable ones who scored with chains on one hand and faith in the other. This is for the unflappable, the sophisticated ones who boxed adversity and tackled vision, who shine their light for the world to see and don't stop till the break of dawn. This is for the unafraid, the audacious ones who carried the red, white, and weary blues on the battlefield to save an imperfect union. The righteous marching ones who sang, "We shall not be moved because Black lives matter." This is for the unspeakable. This is for the unspeakable. This is for the unspeakable. This is for the unlimited, unstoppable ones, the dreamers and the doers who swim across the big sea of our imagination and show us the majestic shores of the promised land. The Wilma Rudolphs, the Muhammad Alis, the Althea Gibsons, the Jesse Owens, the Jordans, the LeBrons, the Serenas, the Shirls, the Reese Whitneys, and the undiscovered. This is for the unbelievable, the we real cool ones. This is for the unbending, the Black as the night is beautiful ones. This is for the underdogs and the uncertain, the unspoken, but no longer untitled. This is for the undefeated. This is for you and you and you. This is for us.
Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that wonderful book. Have a most amazing day.